If you found this video, that means you are a core fan of Marvel Cinematic Universe, and just like me, you cannot wait to see Avengers Doomsday. Now, when I got the news that Avengers Doomsday was in production, I could not contain my excitement because it has been a really long time since I got excited for a Marvel film. But that said, there's been a couple series that I thought were worth mentioning, and that's Loki and Moon Knight. But other than that, I think every other one have just basically fallen short of the Marvel status. Feel me? Then just imagine my excitement when I found out Marvel were working on an Avengers sequel.
If we're gonna bring Victor Von Doom to the screen, and he is one of the more complex characters in all of comics, right, Kevin? I mean, this is potentially one of the more entertaining characters in all of fiction. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna bring him to movie theaters worldwide, then I think we're gonna need the greatest actor in the world to play that character.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
Robert Downey Jr.
I could not contain myself. So yes, RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be coming back to the MCU. And there's going to be a lot more characters that have never shared the same screen. I'm talking about the X-Men, I'm talking about Fantastic Four, and rumors have it that Spider-Man is going to be teaming up with Punisher and take down the Hulk. And we can be pretty sure every cast of the Avengers is going to be present because it pretty much takes place right after Endgame, so it will make sense for every other character to be present that were in Endgame, feel me? Yes, and I think they owe us this movie. Like, it is more of an apology rather than a favor. So yes, we definitely needed this movie considering all the shit Marvel have been putting out in the past 7 years. Since Endgame, of course. Sources say it's gonna be over 30 hours, so it's gonna be a pretty long movie. The longer the better. I know I'm not the only one excited to see the greats come back to reprise their roles because I thought it was too premature for Marvel to take them out. A lot of people were too attached to these characters, and I get it. They were trying to introduce new characters for continuation, but the problem was audiences were already too attached to the characters that they grew up watching for over a decade. So you cannot expect them to not have that kind of reaction when they just kill off their favorite characters. And I speak as a representative. Now I need y'all to come along with me for a quick second. We have the freaking X-Men. You got Cyclops using his shit like that. What else should we be expecting? I need answers right now. Now, the Punisher and Spider-Man teaming up is something that has already taken place in the comics. It is not news. But it's going to be the first time they're going to be translating that to screen. So how is their relationship going to be? Do you think they're going to have a close relationship, or are they not going to be able to withstand each other's presence? What do you think? And Jean Grey. I'd love to see who they cast as Jean Grey. One of my favorite X-Men characters, by the way, Phoenix. If you haven't heard about her, you might want to do some research. She is overpowered, and I love it. Now, there are speculations that Thanos is also going to be a part of this, and it takes place right after Endgame, so the chances of Thanos being a part of it is pretty high, considering continuity. One of my most anticipated characters that I totally cannot wait to see is Franklin Richards. Remember him from the Fantastic Four movies? The most overpowered being, period. Like, I literally cannot wait to see how he is portrayed in a movie. And if we do some quick Google search, Avengers Doomsday is scheduled to release on the 18th December 2026 in the USA. So if you want to get the latest updates about Avengers Doomsday, you make sure to hit that follow, and I will see you in the next video.